Hello there. My name is Helaine Ortmann, and I'm a longtime volunteer with the Bright Run, and I just happen to be a breast cancer survivor myself. Today, I'm delighted to talk with Paul Bresnahan, who is with us from TD Health as a senior investment advisor and associate portfolio manager. Welcome, Paul.
Hello, Elaine. My pleasure.
Now, Paul, I just finished reading off your position title. It's a mouthful. What is it that you do during the day?
Absolutely. So, as a senior investment advisor and associate portfolio manager, I work with individuals and organizations providing advice around wealth planning and advice around investments and managing investment portfolios.
Thanks for that, Paul. Now, where do you and where does TD Wealth come to the Bright Run?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I was initially approached prior to the inaugural Bright Run, 19 years ago, I believe, by Mark and Hinda Levine, who obviously were some of the founding individuals of the Bright Run. And I was delighted at that time to be able to confirm that yes, we would provide support and be involved. And we've continued ever since. And it's been a fantastic relationship. And of course, along the way, I met Nancy McMillan and did a lot of work with her over the years as well.
So, Paul, you just happen to have name dropped some very illustrious names. You were speaking about Dr. Mark Levine and his wife, Hinda. And I just actually a couple of days ago finished a conversation with Dr. Levine. So we will hear more from him in a different conversation. And you, of course, mentioned Nancy McMillan. And I would say that there would be very few people in this community who have not heard or met Nancy. But in case we've got some people who are new to the Bright Run, I will mention that Nancy McMillan is our event chair, and she has been for 14 of the almost 19 years, as you mentioned, of the Bright Run. And we in the Bright Run community absolutely respect and revere her. So thank you for mentioning those names. Now, pretty sensational, isn't it, to think that this event has been going on for 19 years as of this coming September 12th. It has raised over $6.6 million for local breast cancer research, local meaning the Juravinski Cancer Center and McMaster, helps people like me, a breast cancer survivor, those of us in Hamilton and area, across the country, even internationally. So that's what TD Wealth happens to be involved with. So for that, we're so grateful. In terms of you personally, in terms of friends, family, colleagues, any personal connection to breast cancer?
Well, I'll say this. I did not initially, but after becoming involved with the Bright Run, it's amazing over the years how many people you speak with and you begin to realize exactly how pervasive and how many people are affected by it. And again, that ties into, the hope that and the support that all the great work, all the great research and community support that organizations like Bright are doing. So met many people over the years that have been affected one way or another.
So, Paul, we really esteem our community partners. We like to bring recognition and attention for your involvement. In your thoughts, what does it mean to be a community partner?
Oh, it's a great privilege and a great honor to be honest. Again, seeing the strides that have made in research over the years, the hope that's created, the progress, and even the community support and the community that is Bright, community that it supports. It's a wonder to be involved in that. It's a fantastic, wonderful thing.
That's great to hear. As Nancy McMillan would say, it's the community partners who do the heavy lifting. So all of those costs that allow an event of this magnitude to happen, that's what an organization, a community partner is involved with. All of those hard costs behind the scenes that allow us to put on this event without any paid staff whatsoever, just volunteers. In terms of the values of your company, TD Wealth, how would you say they are compatible with what we hope to achieve, the hope, the health, building community through the Bright Run?
Oh, absolutely. So TD has what they call the ready commitment, which is expressed in four main categories where TD feels that they can help support, and those areas are in the categories of financial security, vibrant planet, connected communities, and better health. And so clearly there are significant connections there, particularly in the community and health area. It ties in perfectly with TD's overall values.
As I suspected, a real twinning. If you happened to be in an elevator and you had 30, 40 seconds to speak to the person next to you, how would you persuade them to become a community partner of the Bright Run?
Absolutely, they should become a community partner of the Bright Run. It's an honor and a privilege, and we really are the recipient of so much through doing that. Initially, you think of that we're providing the support. Really, we are the ones benefiting by being allowed to become part of a community where we can see the love, the support, the community involvement, and the broader community, and the strides that are being made in research over the years and the outcome improvements. It is really very rewarding, very enriching. So I would encourage anybody to become involved in any way they can.
That's just great to hear, Paul. And if people go to brightrun.ca, not only will they see and gather so much information about the Bright Run, what it is, what it does, and how it runs, but if they click on 2026 community partners, they will see the logos of companies like yours, TD Wealth, and others who are supporting us in this really worthy, essential cause. Paul, on behalf of the Bright community, I want to thank you so much for your time, for sharing the information you have, and relaying back to all of your colleagues at TD Wealth how grateful we are and how important a community partner you have been over these long 19 years of our event. Thank you again.
Thank you, Helaine. All the best.